Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for your patience. We had some technical issues, but we are here. I'm Jessica, the social media and community manager at UoPeople, and I'm here with Nadine Lynch. She's one of our amazing students. Hi, Nadine. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. So, guys, there's going to be a little bit of an echo, and as you can see in the right corner, it's blank. But this is just like kind of what we're just gonna roll with the tech issues. So that's all you can do, right? But so thanks for everyone for tuning in. Nadine, where are you located?
Johannesburg, South Africa.
Okay, and what's going on there with the quarantine?
Well, we're on stage 4 right now, and everything for me, I'm coping well.
Okay, good. Okay, so we'll get back to Nadine in 1 minute. I just want to say a couple of announcements. So basically, this is the early admissions week. Tomorrow is the early admissions deadline. It's your first chance to save your spot for next term. We're really excited about that. So anyways, whatever you did, I don't hear an echo anymore. So thank you, Nadine. Nadine, we're here we're here today to talk about computer science and what it's like for Nadine to study and how her experience studying computer science has been. If you guys haven't saved your spot for next term, it's really easy to do. All you have to do is copy the URL in the description of this event and just paste it into your browser. So it's super easy. So like I said, it's early admissions week. We have coronavirus still happening. Feels like it's never ending. We know that it has impacted our students all over the world, but we want to let you know that nothing at University of the People has changed. We are here for you, and this is due to our educational technology and our very dedicated instructors and staff. So no matter where you are in the world, coronavirus may impact you personally, but it does not impact your education. So we're very, very proud about that. There will be no disruptions. Okay, so reminder, tomorrow is the early admissions deadline. I already said it like 3 times. I'm not going to say it again because I don't want to annoy you. But this live event is actually for applicants and students. So this is for everybody. Everybody can tune in. Before I ask Nadine about her experience at UoPeople, I want to talk a little bit about computer science. Well, actually, first I want to say hi to all our viewers. Farouk. Oh, Alex is here again from Cancun. We interviewed Alex yesterday and he did a dance party. Muha, Ree, hi Ree, how are you? Khalid, thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Why don't our students say what they're studying and our applicants say where they're from so we can differentiate between the two. So thank you so much for everyone for tuning in and for hanging in there despite our technical issues. It's kind of funny we're talking about computer science and we're having tech issues. But okay, I can see Nadine still hears me, so that's good. That's something. Woo. Okay, so all right, so let's talk about computer science just in general for a moment at UoPeople, and then we'll get to Nadine. So at UoPeople, there are 2 options for our computer science degree. You can get your bachelor's degree or your associate's degree. Now, the bachelor's degree is designed to provide students with an in-depth knowledge and analytical skills associated with the field of IT and computer science. So that's kind of like the basis behind computer science. We know that computer science is a very, very lucrative field right now. So it's very important that our program is really opens the doors for our students to a broad career path, since computers have been such a critical part of our society, especially now. Cannot imagine not having a computer right now. Oh, and I see Pragashni, who's also been here, and she's shouting out to Nadine also from South Africa. Okay, so what else can I tell you about business? I'm sorry, computer science at UoPeople, bachelor's degree. It also provides a framework in applying strategies for the for effective design of computing systems, and this degree is typically done in about 4 years. So then we also offer an associate degree in computer science. This program is built on a strong industry foundation and provides a broad understanding of business and fundamental of business fundamentals for computer science. So this degree program is typically completed in 2 years, and it's built on more of a technical base that allows students to explore the field from a range of perspectives. So enough about me talking. Let's get to Nadine. So first of all, Nadine, thank you so much for joining us, and I apologize for any tech issues. Now, Nadine, I found Nadine because Nadine is a great ambassador for UoPeople. You're always completing challenges on our student ambassador program, and we really appreciate that. So, but why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, as you all know, my name is Nadine. I'm South African. I'm doing computer science because I am into technology.
Wait, Nadine, I'm going to try taking off this because there's a bit of an echo. Let me just try something really quick. Okay, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, let's try this. Okay, I'm with you. So you're Nadine and you study computer science.
That's correct.
Okay, and you're living in South Africa, like you said. And how did you decide to study computer science?
Well, a friend of mine told me that I'm very good with technology.
Okay, so that kind of sparked your interest, you would say.
Correct.
Okay, amazing. So how did you find University of the People?
Well, I've been looking into this university for quite a while. I had to first get my facts right before I got into the university.
Okay, and how long have you been studying at University of the People?
Well, it's my second term of term 4.
Okay, and how's it going? What's your experience been like overall?
I'm enjoying it, literally.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'm really happy to hear that. And why did you want to pursue a degree in higher education?
Because I would like to work in a company for technology. Let's say, for instance, Microsoft or Google.
And are you currently working, Nadine?
Unemployed.
You are. And what are you doing? What do you do?
I'm not doing anything. I'm unemployed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you were employed. Okay, okay. So wait, so question. So if you were to have a job right now, what would you, in a perfect world, what would you want to do?
Well, there's multiple things that I would like to have done. Some of them, well, one of them is marine biology.
That's cool. Wow, super cool. Okay, so what has your experience at UoPeople been like in terms of the courses? Have they been interesting to you? What can you tell us?
For me personally, I've been enjoying it quite a lot. And at the moment, with the programming fundamentals, it's quite challenging, but I enjoy it.
Okay, and what has been your favorite course so far?
Well, I only have been doing 2 courses so far. So this term I've been doing environmental science and programming fundamentals.
Okay, cool. And Nadine, I'm sorry, you getting your bachelor's or your associate's degree?
Bachelor's.
Okay, okay, great. And what have been some of the challenges of getting a higher education? You know, a lot of people say that it's financial or they don't have enough time on their hands to get a degree. Did you experience any challenges on your end?
Yes, I did. I'm homeschooled, so for me to join in one of our local universities, I would have had to had a graduation high school certificate, grade 12.
Okay, I see.
I don't really have that.
What was it like to be homeschooled?
So I basically taught myself.
Yeah, it sounds very interesting. Did
Yeah,
who?
so there's quite a lot of things that I've learned so far.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and so you found University of the People, and we are 100% online. Um, how does having the flexibility of being 100% online help you?
I enjoy it. Literally, it's my freedom at home to study whenever I want and how I want to.
Yeah. So what does a typical day look like for you? What's life in a Nadine day like?
Well, Nadine Day starts off with making myself coffee in the morning, getting ready for school, and getting into my work. Then I work straight through until like 3 o'clock, then I switch off.
So about how many hours a day would you say that you study?
Around 10 to 12 hours, depending on how many breaks I take.
Okay. And you're studying like every day of the week?
I'm studying every day.
Okay, very dedicated. So, sorry, how many courses are you studying or taking?
This term I'm taking two, which is programming fundamental, and an elective called environmental science.
Okay, one thing I want to encourage our audience to feel free to ask Nadine questions. That's why we're here today, because as I said, the early admissions deadline is tomorrow. So if you're interested in studying computer science, now is your chance to ask a student firsthand. Nadine, do you have a lot of interaction with other students?
Yes, I'm on several WhatsApp groups at the moment.
Okay, so tell us how that works. So where do you meet other students first? Because you don't just join WhatsApp groups, right?
No, I first browse around on Yammer and look around there to see what I can join.
Okay, so Yammer, can you explain what Yammer is to those who may not know?
Sure. Yammer is like our university's social media site.
Okay, yeah, so I'm just looking here to see if anyone has any questions for you. Okay, I have some more questions. Okay, so Yammer is like UoPeople social media. So what kind of things are people posting on Yammer?
It's like what they experience and all that.
What?
From what I sorry.
I'm sorry, didn't hear you. What did you say?
It's like experiences and what they like to do and what they're studying and all that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you meet people on Yammer, and then aren't there for your courses, there's forums that you post in? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, for the forums on Yammer, they talk about their courses and what the students would like them to help with. On the group that I'm on WhatsApp is they're all asking about their current questions for the current week.
Okay, so there's questions that they're asking for the current week. Like what? Like questions about
Programming questions and all that.
Okay, and have you started learning to code yet, or is that a dumb question?
It's a pretty dumb question. I'm doing Python.
You're doing what?
Python.
What's that? Python?
Python.
Python. What's Python?
Python programming.
Oh, okay. That's something you do like what in your free time?
It's our courses,
Oh, okay, I see.
programming fundamentals.
Okay, I really wish I could code. I think it's like so important. Everyone needs a coder, right? Is that in high demand in South Africa also?
For what I've seen so far, yes.
Okay. Um, okay, so I'm just looking. I posted on our guys, if you don't follow our Instagram, we are on Instagram, UoPeople.official, and I posted some questions asking if they had questions for you. So somebody asks, how many hours do you study to prepare for classes in a day? You kind of talked about that, but maybe you could cover it again.
Well, for me, I do around 10 to 12 hours a day.
That's really, but that's like a little excessive, I think, right? I don't know, guys.
With my ad breaks, I take like an ad break every 2 hours.
Okay, so guys, for those of you who are, oh, Jasmine says that Python is a coding language. Okay, thank you, Jasmine, for spelling that out for me. I did not understand. Okay, so for you guys, for our audience, I want you to, if you're a student, why don't you tell us how much you're studying? Because Nadine studies 10 to 12 hours a day, which is great. Go Nadine, but it might be a little bit more than our average student. But it's amazing that you're studying that much a day. I'm not trying to knock it, but I do think it's a little much. So, guys, why don't you tell us how often you're studying? Okay, let's see what other questions have. Okay, somebody asked a fitness question. That's really funny. How many classes can you take in one term? Now you take two, right?
Yes, because I finished my first introductory course to the university, Univer 1001.
Okay, but do you know how many? Like, what's the maximum amount of classes you can take in a term?
Once you become a degree-seeking student, from what I've learned, you take up to 3 courses max.
Okay. Okay, so Nikki Maihu, thank you, Nikki, for commenting. She says, I'm a student and I'm taking 3 courses. I am doing about 5 to 6 hours of studying and working my courses a day. So that's kind of more what I hear on the average student is studying. Let's see, life. I study about 9 to 10 hours every day in the week. I can take a maximum of 2. Okay, so it really varies. I think it's like kind of what you want to put into it. So let's say between 5, 6, 10 hours a day. It's a pretty big range, but let's see what else people ask. Okay, somebody says, is there a cybersecurity major in computer science? No. The answer is no. There is not a cybersecurity major in computer science. It's just we just offer a bachelor's degree and associate's degree. So yeah, that's about that. Okay, so we only had a few questions. Okay, so Nadine, in a perfect world, I kind of already asked this, but like, what do you want to do with your degree?
I want to work in a company that works with computer programming.
Okay, and is it like, do you have a specific interest?
I basically want to carry on with my education after I've graduated from university.
Okay, very cool. Now, the application deadline or the early admissions deadline is tomorrow. What tips do you have for students who want to study online for the first time?
I would say go for it.
And why? Like, what has been your why? Why do you say go for it? Like, you're obviously having a good experience.
For me, I find the admission staff very helpful with your questions and all that. And same with your admissions advisor and your program advisor.
Yeah, so one thing I want everyone to know who's not a student is that at University of the People, once you apply to become a student, you are assigned an academic advisor, and then as soon as you become a student, you get assigned a program advisor. So you literally have somebody holding your hand the whole way. So we like to make things really easy at University of the People. Um, and do you ever interact with your program advisor? Because everyone's encouraged to contact their program advisor with any questions.
I do exactly that. Whenever I'm stuck or struggling with a question I email them.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we really recommend our students if they have any problems emailing their program advisors or their if you're not a student, you can obviously email your admissions advisor. Okay, so somebody asks a question for you, Nadine. How do you understand coding? Do you have a math background?
I don't have very much math background at all. I'm going to say this live. I am autistic, so I
Okay.
struggle a lot.
But you're able to code well, right?
I struggle with the programming fundamentals, but I do get it right in the end.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you're doing an amazing job at University of the People. You're very dedicated. I love all the posts you send us on the student ambassador platform. They're really great. Um, any final thoughts, Nadine?
Well, for the new and prospective students, if you're not, what I did is I went through to all their webinars and I asked them questions upon questions until I'm satisfied with all my answers. Then I went into the admissions and I applied.
Okay. All right. Well, that's great advice, Nadine. Um, and how are you feeling with the quarantine? It's almost over, right?
It's still a long way for us. We're on level 4, which
Level
is a
four?
quite lockdown.
Did you say you're on level four?
Yes.
What does that mean exactly? I didn't know anything about levels. Maybe that's just in South Africa.
In where we stay, we call it level 4, but other places will probably call it a soft lockdown.
A soft lock. Okay. So you can still leave your house?
And when you need to go to the clinic for medical attention or to the pharmacies to get your medication or food.
Okay. So just like for really essential
Yeah.
items. Yeah.
But we're also allowed to go out for walks from 6 until 9 o'clock in the morning here in South
Okay.
Africa.
So there's also time restrictions.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Okay, well,
And also curfews at night.
okay, okay, that makes sense. And okay, that's interesting. So you're probably just staying at home a lot, right?
Yep.
And has the quarantine has it impacted your studies at all?
No.
If anything, you're probably studying more, right?
Yes.
Well, Nadine, I think you're doing a really amazing job. I am so happy you were here. You were able to join me today. You do so much for University of the People, and I really, really appreciate it. And it sounds like you're doing a great job in computer science, studying computer science. And I wish you all the best in your journey at University of the People. Um, Okay, so I'm going to end the live with a few reminders. Like I said, it is early admission. The early admissions deadline is tomorrow, May 7th, and there's a link in our in the description of this event. All you have to do is copy and paste it into a URL, and you can, or copy and paste the URL into another tab, and you just apply. If you have any questions, you can email your advisor, admissions@uopeople.edu, and they will be happy to help you. On our YouTube channel, we also have some videos. If you go to a playlist and go to how to apply, there's some videos on there that really simplify the process of applying. So that should help you. Let's see. I think that's all I have. Thank you so much, Nadine, for joining me today. You've been wonderful. And and thank you to all our viewers, and thank you for all of your questions and your engaging comments. I really appreciate it. So everybody, stay safe, stay calm, stay healthy and connected with University of the People by your side. All right, Nadine, bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Have a good day.